Of the Imitation of Christ by Thomas à Kempis. Book 4, A Devout Exhortation to Holy Communion. Chapter 12. That he who is to communicate ought to prepare himself for Christ with great diligence. The voice of the beloved. I am the lover of purity, and the giver of all holiness. I seek a pure heart, and there is the place of my rest. Make ready for me a large room furnished, in which to sup, and I will make the Passover with thee, together with my disciples. If thou wilt have me come to thee, and remain with thee, purge out the old leaven, and make clean the habitation of thy heart. Shut out the whole world, and all the tumult of vices. Sit like a sparrow alone on the housetop, and think of thy transgressions in the bitterness of thy soul. For every lover prepares the best and fairest abode for his dearly beloved. For hereby is known the affection of him who entertains his beloved. Know, nevertheless, that thou canst not do enough towards this preparation by the merit of what thou doest, although thou shouldest prepare thyself a whole year together, and think of nothing else. But it is merely of my goodness and grace that thou art suffered to draw near to my table, as if a beggar were invited to the dinner of a rich man, and he had nothing else to return him for his benefits, but to humble himself and give him thanks. Do what lies in thee, and do it diligently, not out of custom nor from necessity, but with fear and reverence and affection, receive the body of thy beloved Lord God, who vouchsafest to come to thee. I am he who have invited thee. I have commanded it to be done. I will supply what is lacking in thee. Come and receive me. When I bestow the grace of devotion, give thanks to thy God, not because thou art worthy, but because I have had mercy on thee. If thou hast it not, but rather findest thyself dry, continue instant in prayer, sigh and knock, and give not over until thou receivest some crumb or drop of saving grace. Thou needest me, I have no need of thee. Neither dost thou come to sanctify me, but I come to sanctify thee, and make thee better. Thou comest that thou mayest be sanctified by me, and united to me, that thou mayest receive new grace, and be inflamed anew to amendment. Neglect not this grace, but prepare thy heart with all diligence, and bring thy beloved in unto thee. But thou oughtest not only to prepare thyself by devotion before communion, but carefully also to keep thyself therein after receiving the sacrament. Neither is the carefully guarding of thyself afterwards less required than the devoutly preparing of thyself before. For a good guard afterwards is the best preparation for again obtaining greater grace. For what renders a man very much indisposed is the giving himself up too much to outward consolations. Beware of much talk, remain in secret, and enjoy thy God. For thou hast him whom all the world cannot take from thee. I am he to whom thou oughtest to give thy whole self, so that thou mayest henceforward live not in thyself, but in me, without any anxious care. And that concludes Chapter 12 of Book 4 of the Imitation of Christ.